اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عبدك ورسولك.
So I moved from Orange County back in 2005, and my family, my brother was buying a house here, and I had a bunch of friends, and so I decided to move to Eastvale just to have, some a sense of community, and I figured it would be a good place to raise my family.
Just moved out of Medina and bigger homes, growing family.
Well, Eastvale, I've been a long-time resident of Eastvale. I moved here in 2012-13. Eastvale was a brand new city with brand new roads, brand new infrastructure. Everything was so peace and calm and quiet at that time.
Eastvale, yeah, I used to work in Chino. I was commuting from Irvine back in 2000, so it was quite a commute. I decided to move close to my work.
I've been in Eastvale almost 12 years, actually more than 12 years, and I think this is a good cause. What we are planning to do here is starting a masjid. I will say this is a need for our community, so where our kids can grow, and then family can actually have some Islamic culture, where we can actually learn some good thing, and then obviously and put the family together in the Eastvale area.
Alhamdulillah, a dear friend of mine, Munir, he used to work here in the neighborhood, so he knew this place. We had no idea about this place, so he brought us one day back from a masjid event that we were at. He said, like, you want to go check out this place? It's up and coming. It's it's a nice area, nice homes and everything. So we decided to come back and check out the place, and we really liked it. And from then on, we started thinking about, like, hey, we can purchase a home here, and we can just move our family here. And it was still like very basic at that time, no infrastructure, nothing, but still, like, the homes were really nice, so we decided to move here.
Around 2006, we were looking for a house. We were living in Walnut Diamond Bar area, but we needed a bigger property. So we started moving into looking at Chino Hills. Then we went further out and further out, where affordability was, basically. So we came out here, which is still a farmland. And the amazing thing was, we used to come here during Eid al-Adha to find goats and sheep to slaughter for Eid.
Has to be the cow smell, man. Like, it is a cow country, like no doubt about that. But when we first came here, like, we had our napkins on our faces, trying to just stay away from the smell. But that thing stuck out. The other thing that was, like, it was very, what should I say, like, no infrastructure, single lane streets, dim lights, and basically hardly anyone on the streets towards the evening. So those are the early memories that we have of Eastvale.
The first thing I noticed was, to be honest with you, was the smell. There used to be a bad stench here. It was all cow country, and it was a big culture shock for me moving from Orange County. So that was my first thing.
Cows.
That's an easy question. And first we arrived, there were a lot of cows and cow farms, and the smell. In fact, every time we invite our friends and family from other towns, they remind us how bad the smell is. So there were a lot of cow farms, but alhamdulillah, it has developed well now.
I like the farms because, we're from back India, Pakistan, wherever, and we played with goats and whatever. So I loved it, even though the smell might have been a little strong at that time. And I loved the countryside. My wife loved the countryside look as well, because there was trees everywhere, And this was a brand new track when we came here.
In terms of masjid, we didn't have any masjid as in a masjid structure to speak of when we moved in here. The closest masjid that we used to go for Jummah was the original Corona Masjid, which was in a warehouse. And then we also used to go to the Civic Masjid, which was also in a warehouse. So we started off with those masajids, which were the closest ones to us. And then down the line, Hurupa Valley came along, and then that became the closest masjid, still like 6 to 7 miles away from where we are.
At that time, they were like, Eastvale is centrally located between three mosques. You have like 25 minutes to Corona, 25 minutes to Civic, and you have 20 minutes, 25 minutes drive to Harupa Valley, you know. So Eastvale is geographically located in such a location like where you have to travel outside the city and for 20 to 25 minutes to go in any one of these.
The only one closest was Civic and Corona. Not Civic, just moved farther away. Or Civic, yeah.
The nearest masjid was Corona Masjid. Yes, that was the nearest masjid.
Oh, the nearest masjid was in Riverside. That was almost half an hour from here. We had a few small musallas, but they were even 10, 15, 20 minutes away.
Corona. Corona was the nearest one. That's the first thing we looked for whenever we moved anywhere, is how the proximity to the masjid, and it was like 8 miles away.
Chino Masjid is close, Chino, Corona, they're all around like the same time frame. But this will be very convenient, like a 5 minutes drive, 5 to 10 minutes drive, and then, you know, like if I want to come and do the Fajr time frame, it's easier for me to drive for 5 minutes versus if I drive like 20 minutes or 30 minutes.
Oh, I go to Civic, not Civic. I go to Civic for Taraweeh. I used to, and Jummah prayers. But mostly, you know, Maghrib or Isha, I go to Hurupa Valley. Yeah.
Corona Masjid, because I made a lot of friends over there, you know. And now they're complaining, why aren't you coming? Because on Fridays I go to the Eastvale city center, and then Taraweeh we go to Heredia Park, you know. So yeah.
At the moment, we go to Hurupa Valley Masjid because that's the closest to our home, and that has been a masjid that we have been associated with since its inception.
So currently I go to the Hurupa Masjid. I used to go to the Corona Masjid, but I've been going to the Hurupa Masjid. I feel like it's more convenient for me.
Well, right now I used to go to Corona, but Corona is getting overcrowded. Parking, getting space inside to pray, it's getting tough day by day because community is growing super fast, you know. So I switched to Civic at this point. I'm going to Chino Valley, which is about like 45 minutes.
20 minutes? 20.
On a good day with no traffic, if you don't hit the signals, it'll take you about 10 to 12 minutes. It can extend all the way to 15 minutes to get to the masjid.
It takes me 20 minutes.
It takes about 15 to 20 minutes depending on the traffic. And Civic also takes probably 20 minutes plus. Yeah.
It sounds great. We've been waiting for a long time. I've been waiting for a long time. I know we've worked very hard to bring a masjid to Eastvale. The city has really grown. I moved here when it was the city was not incorporated. It was part of Corona, and we used to drive to either Corona Masjid or Hurupa Masjid. So the fact that we're going to have our own city in Eastvale is awesome.
Oh, very exciting! You know, super exciting. Because to be honest, we're gonna live here, we're gonna grow our kids here, our future is gonna be here in this community, and by thinking like we can build our own mosque, it brings a lot of attention and a lot of excitement in me, especially because I think mosque is not just a place for worship, it's a place for our youth to grow. to interact with the community, and bring a lot of positive values in Canada.
I will be retiring this year, so I want to be able to have a masjid close enough where I can walk to, at least, if not five times a day, at least 3-4 times a day I can go there, And people at my age, we want to connect with other people the same age and be able to pray 5 times a day, basically.
I think there's a big population of Muslims there. Ideal place. You can see how many are like this. I think it's a good move. Come to a vacation. You all visit.
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, we have been waiting for a masjid for 23 years. So I moved in 2003. So we commuted to first Riverside, then to Corona, Civic, Jurupa Valley. Everything is still, 15 to 20 minutes away. So it's going to be awesome to have our own masjid so our kids can grow in that masjid and, have Sunday school and maybe Islamic school as well.
Oh, you just cannot go wrong with a masjid at any city, any place, any time, right? Because we need that. We need that, especially in Eastvale, because Eastvale has grown so much through the years. Like when we first moved here, we barely had any families. But as we moved along the years, we've seen like so many people move into Eastvale.
So you can pray as many prayers a day, except just going on Fridays. That's typically when I end up in the masjid. I can get something that's conveniently located. This one happens to be, I think I can walk there. So that's all.
Oh, first, I mean the masjid itself, so we can go regular prayers. Obviously, for the kids and activities there. Other than the masjid itself, maybe basketball court or some activities for kids. And even for us, maybe we have a ping pong table, we play, and after the salah, inshallah.
Not just the masjid, but, future plans, I'm sure, for schools, education center, meeting places for community, elderly, younger, sporting events where we can have, the more programs we will have, the better it will serve the community and the younger people. We need to, provide access to stuff, not just Islamically, but also secularly, where they have somewhere they can play basketball and stuff like that.
See, the thing is, since we have so many families here and we need a masjid, definitely, we are looking for a masjid not just for ourselves, right? As we stare into the sunset, it's been such a long time that we have been in Eastvale. No masjid of our own here, and the community has grown. I'm looking forward to not just us having the access to a masjid which is close by where we can, inshallah, pray 5 times a day. But I'm also looking to the future generations, right? Not just our kids, the kids after them. Inshallah, this will be a masjid which will serve its purpose for a long, long time to come.
As I said, it's convenient, right? Yeah. And obviously, when you have this type of places, your kids actually start going into the masjid. You hopefully, we can have some schooling, Sunday school. Some kids can come into the masjid and then learn.
As quite earlier, mosque is not just a place to worship; it's a place where we put our youth together. We provide like a safe environment for our kids to grow and have a positive impact on the community, So definitely, as time has changed and a lot of Muslim families, alhamdulillah, have came to this beautiful city of Eastvale, the need for a new mosque has grown up, pretty quick. And this is something we are looking in near future that we should have something local where we can go for Jummah and for everyday prayers, and with more convenient travel time.
What I look forward to is walking to the masjid. I know the land that we purchased for the masjid is walking distance from my house, and I'm really looking forward to walking with my family to the masjid, praying their salah, if not 5 times a day, as many times as I can. And that's really what I'm looking forward to, and my whole family is looking forward to that.
Well, I just want to say that living here for so many years, the community has grown, and this is it's really required to have a masjid here, because as it is, we have probably 300, 400, 500 families living here, and the growth that is projected in Chino Preserve and Ontario Ranch, I think we definitely need a masjid. So I'm looking forward to having our own masjid, and I will just recommend everybody to contribute and help whatever way you can, so we can have our masjid.
It takes some effort. It's not effort, little effort, it's a lot of effort. And it's not just a one-person job, or it's not like a one family or one group job. This is the whole community job, and it's whole community responsibility to come forward and put some donation and anything, any help they can do it, not just with the money, like any work or anything they can do it, donate the time or anything they can do it. I mean, this is for next generation, and anything you do it, you get the reward rest of your life.
I will encourage everybody, please donate generously on this project, because we are looking forward to buy a piece of land at this point, and we are urging all the communities to come together and help us to purchase this land,
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is a great idea. I hope everybody participates, everybody who has seen this community grow, who has been here for a long time, or who are short-timers in this Eastvale community, that this community is growing. And we definitely need a masjid in the city of Eastvale so that we can try to at least pray 5 times a day in a masjid. That's the ultimate goal.
The only thing I want to say is anything that I can do to help, build the masjid or take part in the whole process, this journey. I am available anytime. And again, I'm excited to have a masjid in Eastvale finally. Alhamdulillah.
Sister Rahma, do you have any words of wisdom for us?
He's asking you a question.
No?
No, she wants to go inside.